Okay. You guys are convinced that there's a key binding in here that we can mess with? Pan up, pan down. W and S. That's forward and, like, forward and backward, right? That's this. Left and right is AD. Rotate cameras left and right. It's not those. There's nothing else in here about camera rotation. Are you in photo mode? Time of day is clearly not affecting camera angle. Depth of field? It's not that. Focus depth. Middle mouse button? No, it doesn't do it. Oh my god, it is middle mouse button. Holy crap. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! We fixed it! So, is it maybe that, like... It is definitely the mountains. The mountains cause it to change the angle, and then you have to, like, fix it again. Thank you! Thank you! Alright, we can play games now. Alright. My slow descent into madness. Well, to be clear, it doesn't say anything about middle mouse button in the controls, right? If you go options, key bindings, where in here does it say anything about middle mouse? Huh? Doesn't say anything. How are you supposed to know? Just from playing too many other games, I guess. There's our happy little robot, just eating the rocks. What are you doing? No orders. He's carrying nothing. No particular destination. He's just doing nothing. Okay. Well, we have a metals depot, and there are definitely metals here, so... Oh, you know what is happening is that there's not enough power to run the drone hub, so these 6 drones are doing nothing. Because, inexplicably, the rocket doesn't require power, but the drone hub does, so these drones are just being lazy little bastards. I guess until we have, for sure, confirmed power, we should probably have them not tied to that drone hub. No more anomalies to scan, unfortunately. Let's get this guy to top off on his power reserve before we send him off to do something else. Look at these little guys. Recharging drone. Look at they're helping each other. How cute is that? That's amazing. Giving him a little burst of energy. Alright, so we need 1 more machine part, 5 more metals. This thing needs the concrete we're going to get from the concrete extractor. And then we will eventually have the power situation squared away. Like a dumping site? I don't know, just like over there for now. Oh, that's outside a construction range? Oh, right. Because the RC Explorer is draining power from the power grid, now the drone hub has not enough power. Alright, fine. Fine game. I'll build a second solar panel. How's that sound? Fine game. We'll get this all squared away. I know that there are 10 pages of key bindings, guys. I saw that. I'm telling you, they group all of the key bindings together, right? These are related to mouse, like, camera movement and stuff. And then you've got stuff that's completely unrelated to everything else. Reset camera, home, radio, resupply screen, milestones, next dome, previous dome, next rover, salvage selected, blah, blah, blah. It has nothing to do with the keyboard, or with the mouse angles. Most of them are unbound, in fact. I've navigated the menus before. I'm telling you, there's nothing in there about middle mouse.
Anomaly found.
But now we know. Now we know. We can do something with it. Our scans have found some interesting readings in the sector. Further analysis is needed. It's an eye. Alright. Let's go check it out. There's 77 extra metals available, and an extra concrete supply as well. Sono Mirko, thank you for the subscription. What are all of the drones up to? I feel like we don't have enough drones. There's a lot of tasks to be done at the beginning. They're getting the job done, I guess. It's like playing Factorio with drones right at the start, or something. What are you doing? Waiting for recharge station to become available. Well, there's one over here. Go use that one. Check him out. Check out that drone booty. He's getting jacked, man. He's just jacking into the system. See, there's another drone. He's smart enough to use that one. Why didn't he use it? Alright, let's bump up the priority on this concrete extractor, because it's really slowing us down, not having this power accumulator up and running. I think by default, it sets the power cables to high priority and everything else to medium, so they're kind of not doing what I want at the moment. Arumba, this question is totally subjective, and I get that, but do you feel this game is worth $40 of content? I think it's too early to say. I think that we need to play the game for a little while before we can really give it any kind of an appraisal. It's absolutely gorgeous. The gameplay seems very crisp, and aside from that little camera issue, the unknown middle mouse key binding, which I'm having lots of fun playing with now. Alright, there we go. Concrete extractor online. Shall we immediately get a second concrete extractor running, I wonder? It's just barely within range. We could do it. But it's not within range of the actual drone hub. It's only in range of that first rocket. Should you use wind turbine? Well, wind turbines require concrete. We don't have concrete yet. I mean, we're running into that issue right here with the power accumulator not having any concrete. And the wind turbine is concrete, 4 concrete, and 1 machine parts. Machine parts are much more expensive than minerals. Minerals are very cheap to get. Solar panels are really easy, you know? A large solar panel is just, what, 3? No, 4 minerals. Minerals are just kind of laying about on the ground. The expensive part about solar panels is that you usually have to build power accumulators to go along with them. Daily production of concrete, 16. So once we get up to 1 unit, we'll start ferrying that stuff over. Yeah, I think we're going to want 2 of them. They're both very, very poor deposits, so...
The explorer made a thorough scan of the anomaly site, but couldn't find anything unusual.
Really? So we just scanned an anomaly and it did absolutely nothing for us. Cool. That's what I like to hear. The goal of this game is what? Is this a city building game or are you fighting other bases? What's the end goal? This is a city building game. It's kind of like, I imagine it's like a space-based version of City Skylines or something. It's a resource management game. It's a logistics game, right? You got to move resources from one location to another. Most notably Earth to Mars, Mars to Earth. You need to make sure that you have adequate supply lines for food and polymers, machine parts, all that stuff. And then, of course, you do get colonists, which we're going to work toward here pretty soon. In order to get colonists, we need to build a basic dome, which requires 80 concrete, 20 minerals, and 10 polymers. So we can't go too crazy with accumulators, otherwise we'll run out of polymers. And we have no means of producing polymers just yet. To produce polymers, we need to build a polymer factory. You need prefab parts for this building. Use a resupply rocket to bring more prefabs from Earth or research the corresponding technology. The problem is that it's not just that you need the polymer factory, you also need to have colonists to run them. And the game's not super clear about that. Some of these things it'll say in the tooltip here that, metals extractor, workers, 12 plus 4 per work shift. Polymer factory, it doesn't say anything about, but I'm 90% sure that you do need, 99% sure, you need people to work the machine parts factory, the electronics factory, the polymer factory. But because we don't have the prefab, the tooltip doesn't say it. So you might be misled into thinking, oh, I can build polymers if I just send a rocket up with a prefab for it. But you'll end up with a metals extractor or a rare metals extractor, and then you just still can't do anything until you get the actual people. So we don't want to go too crazy with the power accumulators, is all I'm trying to say. We'll build one more. And then we'll get another couple solar panels so that we can hopefully keep this stuff running. Pause that one for now. Let's do some planning. I mean, it's nighttime right now. We have no stored power. Problem is that we're trying to run a concrete extractor, which requires 5 power, a drone hub, which requires 3, and a sensor tower, which requires 2, which is a total of 10, off of 10 provided energy. So we're not storing anything yet. Yeah, let's prioritize both the solar panels. Make sure that they're both up and running. I actually don't know, how well a power accumulator works.
Sector
Hourly.
Scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, hey, new anomaly. Cool. This will help us with our current research goals. Cool. Get some extra research points. No orders. Why do you have no orders? Probably because you're assigned to the wrong unit. See, all of our drones just keep doing nothing at night. Let's just assign them all back to the rocket. Drones, 0 out of 20. That's right. They can just work off the rocket and they have infinite power now. It's great. You can check your video settings on Twitch. Arumba is the jitteriness of the camera and animations due to the performance of your stream. Jitteriness of the camera. How would you say it's jittery? I guess when I look at the preview window, it does look a little bit smoother on my end than it does in the Twitch. Yeah, it's due to the stream. It's weird though. It should still be, yeah, let's try doing a different version of capture. Maybe it's because I'm using VFX instead of window. Is that better? I feel like that looks a little bit the same. Maybe better, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But no, the game plays flawlessly. It doesn't look bad. Game capture should be fine, I agree. Game capture comes directly from the GFX output. It's the same thing as what I'm getting on my monitor. What's the general impression of the game? Does it have enough depth to be interesting long term? Or is it a 1 or 2 playthrough game? I've put a lot of hours into it. I really enjoy the ambiance. Just the the way that the game sounds and feels, and aside from the mouse binding thing, it's very intuitive. We're still waiting for nighttime to end. What are we doing on technology? We almost have Explore AI, which is going to give us extra research. It's going to take a little while for it to pay for itself, about 10 days. But, it'll be good. It'll be good in the long run, right? So right now the drones are working on picking up metals. They definitely highly prioritize building out that power relay that I had set up. And they've done a pretty good job of getting this concrete extractor up and running, but looks like the final 2 metals coming in from over there, and then 1 more machine part needs to get delivered. Is the game a little bit less jittery on this capture mode, hopefully? I never noticed that it was jittery before. Why don't you have batteries and wind? Well, at this point we could start doing some wind power. At least 1 unit of wind just to keep things running at night would also help out, but the issue is just that I don't want to go too crazy with machine part consumption. We only have 12 machine parts available, and we only have 2 total rockets, so if we run out of machine parts, we won't be able to manufacture them for a while, and I want to hopefully use that second rocket to send some colonists up, which is another reason to not use wind turbines. We want
complete. Anomaly analyzed.
We want to send the rocket up with colonists, not with stuff. And if we build a wind turbine, then we're using concrete, and the first dome requires concrete. Drones and rovers are 25% faster. So that was the research. We got a little bump in research points. I guess we should finish this off since we got 58% of it from that little bump. That sounds reasonable. Maybe we don't even need the second power accumulator. I don't know. Find out soon. What are you little derps working on? Assuming someone's gonna try to ferry a machine part. There it is. Delivering machine parts. Carrying 1 machine part. Going to concrete extractor. Well, congrats. Looks like it might be a good time to start putting down some extra charge points for these guys. They take a little bit of metal, but what's nice about it is that then they won't have to go all the way back over to here or to here to charge up. I quite like them. Reminds me of Factorio in that way. Power shortage. Power demand of 15. There we go. There's the next solar panel up and running. And then this only needs 1 more metal. We'll have a little bit extra. That's without this this concrete extractor running though. 15. Where is this extra energy cost coming from? Oh, it's you, you bastard. You were stealing power. I forget. I keep forgetting that they drain a lot of power from the system when you do that. How much money do you have? As long as you can refuel this rocket, wouldn't it be better to just wait for the rocket to go back and just do a few trips? We have a little bit of cash. We have 4,850 million buckets of ducats. I suppose at this point we probably should just send up some extra supplies. Like, we have 1 explorer. I don't think we need 2, but I would love to have a rover and a transport. Yeah, let's send some stuff up. I want a Stirling generator as well. And I want one of each of these things, possibly. These are really heavy, though. Like 10,000 kilograms. Yeah, we need to start making fuel. I think we might already have a moisture vaporator. Yes, we have one prefabbed moisture vaporator. Produces water from the atmosphere, production lowered when placed near other vaporators. No production during dust swarm. Takes 5 power. Produces 1 water. We can use that to make fuel. Where's our fuel refinery? This is going to consume 1 water and 5 energy. So 10 energy, 1 water. Well, just 10 energy basically will create fuel. So I guess we should get started on that. Let's get some more power. And then we'll do our 1 moisture vaporator thing here. And then we'll do the fuel thing. So these are both prefab. They're just going to take power, nothing else.